What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Thursday, December 23rd, 2021. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. Thanks so much for being here with me. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is really the only work I've been able to do this week, and I'm grateful that I still have this, but man, it's been frustrating this week and not being able to do the work with clients, and some clients were willing to move their schedule around for me, and I'm so grateful for that. And other clients needed the work right then, and I couldn't deliver, and they didn't want to wait. So, I lost clients because of that, and it's not even about the money. It's like feeling like I wasn't able to show up for the work. That's been hard for me this week when I look forward to these weeks that I get to do the work. So, yeah, definitely doesn't feel like Christmas in my life. Definitely doesn't. It's just such a weird week. So I do hope that you guys are doing much better. I'm having to really get in touch with myself. And that's one thing about being disconnected from the internet and not having TV or anything. Like, I've been able to read and do a lot of, self-reflection. And I guess that's good and needed, but it hasn't been fun. It's definitely been more on the shadow side of things for me. So anyways, trying my best. Just want to be real with you guys about that. And yeah, I do hope that your week's going much more holly jolly than mine. Let's take a look at the horoscope today. Well, the sun's going to come to 2 degrees Capricorn. This is going to be an emotional day, especially with the moon here in Leo. It's going to oppose Jupiter. And it just came off that big T-square energy with Uranus and Saturn. And of course, Saturn comes to 11 degrees, and we're within 24 hours of the exact hit between Saturn and Uranus squaring off for the third and final time. So this is kind of like a extremely emotional day. Gosh, and I guess it's pretty accurate for my life. Just super emotional about the mission and what I'm trying to dedicate to, and feeling restricted from my mission. Maybe that's coming up for you guys too, or maybe you're really feeling like you're taking center stage for your mission and you're able to charge forward and you're able to kind of make the sort of whatever kind of change that's more unique to you that is ultimately liberating. I think that that's where today is, this heavy emotional day of kind of like really getting to the heart of how to liberate in ways that you can control. Like, I can't control that my internet's out, so I have to accept that it is what it is and it's not my fault, so we all have to kind of look at our lives and be like, where are we putting too much energy trying to control something and an outcome of a situation that we can't control? Because right now nothing is in control except your emotions. I think today's a good day to focus on that point and to be responsible for how you're feeling when emotions are going to be heightened and amplified by Jupiter, and it's going to be amplified by your ideals, your visions of the future, our beliefs. So we have to kind of be able to pivot our beliefs and shift and not get too high strung or just so fixated on anything right now. This Saturn Uranus square in Aquarius and Taurus is like, how fixated are you on a certain outcome, and are you willing to let go of that so that you can liberate yourself? And that's kind of where I feel today's at. The moon is also going to quincunx over to Neptune. Very strange. Very sensitive, very strange. We can be trying to escape into ideals, trying to escape into things that make us feel good and connected, but we really want to check ourselves and make sure that we're really feeling, good, and not just doing things to bring in some sort of outer security today. Black Moon Lilith all week is going to be in opposition to the sun in Capricorn from Cancer. So we're just really having to feel secure within ourselves right now and not need some kind of validation outside of ourselves. I think this is really a week to pay attention to the inside, so that whatever's chipping away or whatever's kind of just erratic and not normal, you can go with the flow. And I think the best way is if you can be in your heart and flow today and see what else is out there, see more, feel everything, so that you can be responsible for what it is you really do want to feel, and to not let guilt or things that are being restricted or repressed in life kind of get the best of you. but to really like figure out how to break out because you're secure and strong within. Today does not have fun transits, I'll be honest. Like, it's just not a fun day. And then Venus, Pluto are going to quincunx that moon too, and that just adds to the not fun, I guess you could say, of our personal life and our emotions here, with the moon in Leo trying so hard to have fun and to kind of bring the light and enjoy life. But it's like we're getting weird aspects from relationships, from money, from the physical world, from our deep emotional security that's about, I guess, trying to really transform to a sense of strength and courage right now would be ideal, but it's like really finding that strength within. Like, that's kind of where everything's at right now. Everything's really weird outside of self, and it's kind of just like really getting back into what you need to feel good and kind of sticking to that or making changes for that any way you can. Even Ceres, 29 degrees of Taurus, is really trying to have us comfort ourselves and our values, and the moon's also going to square that energy. It's really difficult to nurture ourselves right now. There's so much external or family stuff or aspects just getting completely shaken up, and there's no way to predict exactly what's going to happen in our lives, but just to kind of flow and to see that it's through the flow, it's through that we're able to kind of piece things together and really see an objective view. But if we're just too high strung in our belief of any outcome or how things are supposed to look right now, I think you're going to be feeling kind of like I'm feeling, and just kind of like bleh. So don't go there. I got to work through that too and find my inner light. And I think that's the easiest way out. I mean, honestly, the best transit that we have today is Chiron trine Mars. And it's so funny that's the best we get today, really. That's all we get, folks. We get Mars trine Chiron. So it's the courage to expand our life right now and to keep pushing forward and to keep our energy up when maybe emotionally we're feeling kind of down. So it's really like to look at the positive sides and to see strength in the positive and to identify with the positives in life and to not let the negatives bring you down. And you'll find a good sense of like authority within yourself. But yeah, I'll be honest, it's not like a super fun day, and then Saturn and Uranus are about to square exact on the morning of Christmas Eve, and geez, who knows where the end of this year is going. It's like you could think, oh yeah, we've made it to the end of 2021, what's 2022 got? And it's like anything's possible right now. So I guess we just want to flow. Even moon quincunx Neptune is like, if we can just flow with love and kind of melt into the beauty of the chaos in the world or in our own personal lives, we will probably see more positive aspects come to light. But yeah, if we just believe in certain outcomes right now and just something is going to go exactly as we planned, or getting too caught up in our beliefs of old stories or ideals of how things need to look, we're not going to feel good. And I think I'm a good example of that. I had, of course, a belief of how this week would go, and it hasn't gone that way. And it's been hard for me. But, I'd rather be real and tell you it's been hard for me than put on some mask and not be real about it with you. Because I think a lot of this Capricorn season and this destiny is about this dharma and this destiny getting unlocked, but it's not about a mask. And Capricorn can wear a mask and put a front up and not present itself and its emotions and its vulnerabilities. And as a Capricorn, I can tell you I've done that plenty of times in my life, and it's about being real and authentic. And that moon in Leo is trying to find a good balance between the show and the real and the authentic. And the more real and authentic and the more we feel into things today, the more we can make good decisions based on what is going to make us secure and what is not. So I hope that's helpful. Card for the day is the Ten of Wands, upright. Yeah, it feels right. It's time to drop some weight. We're holding too much and it's weighing us down. and it's suppressing us, and we got to drop the expectations. We got to drop a lot off. Like let's start fresh. Let's close some things out today. And if we're willing to just be wide open and expect that only the right things are going to find you at the right moment, and that might not look like you expected, and it might not look like the right thing, but we have to, give it up a little bit to something more, and let what's trying to come in help us drop things off so that we can flow a little bit. Because coming into this weekend and even Christmas Eve, like, don't have high expectations for how things are going to go, or you might end up, carrying way too much weight and being too stressed out. That moon's going to be in Virgo for Christmas. Like, that's stressful. So let's drop some weight today, take some deep breaths, let some things go, and, accept whatever the universe is trying to bring in. Feel into what you really want to make positive choices for in your life, and choose the positive way. And I think that it takes courage to choose positivity right now, but that's like Mars trine Chiron, and that's where we can find a lot of wisdom for ourselves right now. So I do hope this was helpful. I love you all very much. I will see you for tomorrow's horoscope. Much love. Peace.